question number 5. Given PQ equals to QR and point R lies on the same y-axis as point Q, calculate the distance of PR. And if you realize, here they got mentioned something about PQR. They mentioned PQR is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle referring to two of its sides is same equal distance. Okay, so before we go into this question, you need to identify where is the point P, Q and R in this triangle. Okay, so here given PQ equals to QR. If PQ equals to QR, your center point over here should be Q. Okay, so PQ equals to QR. Okay, so this is how your triangle looks like, and point R lies on the same y-axis as point Q. So same y-axis means the point R can be anywhere over here. Okay, can be anywhere over here because point Q is lying on the y equals to -2 line. Okay, this is y equals to -2 line. So your point R should lie on y equals to -2 as well. So the point can be anywhere on this side. Okay, this side it can be also, but then if you see the diagram didn't give fully, so most probably it will be on the right hand side. So how to know where is the point R? Because this is an isosceles triangle, you just calculate the distance between point P and Q. Okay, so the distance between point P and Q is 4 units. So this 4 unit will be same for the distance between Q and R. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here is my point R. Okay, this is how you're supposed to find the coordinates of point R. So once you get these coordinates for point R, you can erase these lines. Okay, and then make a proper triangle for you. Okay, so the triangle looks like this. Okay, and this distance and this distance is same. Okay, now the question is calculate the distance of PR. Okay, PR. Okay, now let's identify the coordinates of P and R. P equals to, the coordinate is -2. Okay, -2, -2. Okay, yeah, -2, -2, and then R, the coordinate is 2, 2. Okay, so the coordinate of R over here is 2, 2. Okay, so now for me to find the distance, okay, you just use the which formula is supposed to use. Okay, because the x coordinate and y coordinate, they are not same, you need to use the general formula, which is x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, this is the formula that is supposed to use. Okay, now let's substitute x2 and x1 with the actual numbers. Alright, x2, 2 minus -2 square plus 2 minus -2 square. So when you solve this, 2 minus 2, -2 is 4. 4 square is 16. So 16 plus 16 is square root of 32. So square root of 32 is equals to 5.66 unit. So your answer will be B. Okay, moving to the next question. S is the midpoint of the straight line RT. Okay, RT, S is the in the center. Okay, this is your line over here. Okay, given the coordinates of R and coordinates of T, okay, they already give the coordinate of R. They mention it is -3, -2, and T is 5, -2. Find the coordinate of S. Okay, this question is very direct. They just want you to find the midpoint. Okay, midpoint which is the S. Okay, the formula for midpoint is x1 plus x2 divide by 2, comma y1 plus y2 divide by 2. So this is equals to, okay, I just assume point R is my x1 and y1, point T is my x2 and y2. Okay, now let's substitute x1 plus x2 divide by 2 y1 is negative 2 plus negative 2y2 divided by 2. Okay, let's solve for this now. So negative 3 plus 5 is positive 2, so this one will become 1. Then this one, negative 2 plus minus negative 2 is equals to, okay, it will become 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, now let's solve for this. So negative 3 plus 5 is equals to 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Negative 2 plus negative 2 is negative 4 divided by 2. It will become negative 2. So your answer is B over here. Okay, 1, negative 2 is the coordinate for point S. Okay, the next question. Given point B is the midpoint, okay, point B is the midpoint of the straight line AC, find the values of P and Q. Okay, this question also quite easy. For the midpoint, they just give one coordinate over there, another one they make it unknown, and same goes to the one of the point, they make it one of the coordinate as unknown. So don't worry, you just substitute in the formula. So for midpoint, the answer is Q2 equals to, okay, then write our formula. Our formula for midpoint is, okay, I write again over here so that it's easy for you guys to refer back. X1 plus X2 divided by 2, Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. Okay, this is the formula for midpoint. Okay, now let's substitute. X1 negative 6 plus X2 is this one, 2 divided by 2. Y1 is P, I don't know what's the value of y1, plus y2 is 0 divided by 2. Okay, now what is supposed to do for this one? You need to make it as a separate formula. So this Q will belongs to the first section and this value 2 belongs to the second section. So your answer should be Q equals to negative 6 plus 2 divided by 2. Another one, 2 equals to P divided by 2. So this one is very easy to solve. P equals to 4. 2 times 2 is 4. So then you can eliminate the answer A and C. Your answer should be either B or D. Now let's solve for Q. Okay, Q, when I want to solve this one, I bring it to the left side. So 2Q becomes negative 6 plus 2. Negative 6 plus 2 is equals to negative 4. So my Q value will become divided by 2, negative 2. So Q equals to negative 2. The answer is D. Okay, this is how we're supposed to solve if we are given unknown in the midpoint and also another unknown in the one of the coordinates. Okay, let's do one last question. So find the coordinates of midpoint and the coordinates of Q. So midpoint will be somewhere around here, somewhere in between. So the midpoint will be somewhere around here. So it's easy to find the midpoint because they already give the value of P and R. So we can find the midpoint based on the coordinates of P and R. So your answer should be 1, 1. This is the midpoint. So your answer should be A or B. And then find the coordinates of Q. Okay, for you to find the Q, you need to know the coordinate of S first. So S, because it's lying on the x-axis at negative 3, so your coordinate will be negative 3, 0. Okay, so means your equation will be something, okay, like this. You need to write the midpoint first and then write the formula to find the midpoint, which is negative 3 plus, I make it as a xq and then yq. Okay, the coordinate of q. So xq divided by 2 and then this one will be 0 plus yq divided by 2. Okay, that's it. Then now solve one by one. So you will get the answer of xq equals to 2 plus 3 will be 5 and then for yq will be 2, The answer will be 2. So your answer should be 5, 2. So your answer is A. Alright students, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoy doing the questions together with me. Until we see again in the next video, thank you and have a good day. Alright students, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoy doing the questions together with me. Until we see again in the next video, thank you and have a good day.